Hey, good evening, everybody. Gonna give it a minute or two. Let those that want to join jump in here tonight. I won't be taking lots of water breaks. Still kind of feeling under the weather again today, but I was able to make it through a work day, so that was a good thing. Hopefully everybody had a great day. Hopefully everybody got a chance to take a look at some of the pictures that were posted on our page today. Look at some of these pictures. Wow. Dana posted a beautiful shot of the morning sky this morning. Several of you guys did. Jessica, bright pink. That was a beautiful picture. Almost looked like a painting. That was also another one that Jordan put in. Wow. Jeanette, beautiful pictures this morning. Man, they were nice. Several of them out there. Thank you guys for posting these pictures. John, excellent photos this morning. That's what I love to see when I wake up in the mornings. But if anybody follows any of the old wives' tales, red in the morning, sailor take, let's see, what was that? Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. Red sky at night, it's sailor delight. So, is there any truth to that? What I'm about to say, I say there could be maybe a little bit of truth to that. Good morning, sis. Misty, glad to have you. Yes, I have seen. So, of course, you know I am a social media guy and a radar tech for a nationwide team called Torcon, and a lot of emphasis has been placed on that out there in California over the last few days. Just absolutely horrifying pictures. Mass evacuations. They received, if you guys remember me talking last week when the potential for California to see their year's worth of rain in like 8 or 9 days, they got it in 2 from about Los Angeles and south through San Diego and through Southern California. So horrible news from out there in California. Hey, Matthew. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and kind of get going. And like I said, I'll be taking a couple extra water breaks. If you hear me gulping, I'm just trying to keep everything down. Still a little bit under the weather today. So, we've, over the last 4 days, some of the really long-range models were showing a cutoff low branching off of the jet stream, just wandering out there by itself. And so I've been kind of watching that low pressure system, and it from model run to model runs, it's kind of swaying back and forth. It's really hard to determine where this thing is going to go. I kind of look at it. I've always remembered like a cutoff low. If you guys remember those little bottles of bubbles that you would get, and you would have the little wand, and you would blow the bubble through the wand, and then the bubble is out there just hanging on the wand. Okay, that's kind of like a storm system following the jet stream. But if you shake that wand enough, that bubble will come off of that wand, and will sit there and just wobble aimlessly through the air. That's kind of what a cutoff low is. So it got broke off from the main piece of energy, and now it's sitting out there spinning. So I haven't heard much talk. It's not like I watch local news, Kansas City or Springfield. I don't get those channels. I just keep all the sport channels because I'm an avid sport lover. But I really hadn't seen much in the way on any of the blogs or anything that I have that I've watched over this. But I do want to. I did on the weather page on SubbyWeatherTalk.com. I did post a video and a blog about it. Just something we need to keep in mind. And lo and behold, yesterday and today, now some of the medium range models are now picking up on this low pressure system affecting us here in west central Missouri. So, hi Janet. Hey Jean. I'll be nice to her. Because I'm your guy. I'm your guy. Anyway, just an inside joke there. But anyway, so let's, what we're looking at here. So a couple models that I'm going to be showing. And this is actually some new software that was actually recommended to me from Weather 2020 and Gary Lezak and his team. So it's called Weather Bell. So they have some great information on here. More models to choose from. You can pick and choose. It's kind of interactive. So just kind of getting used to this software here. But we're looking at the American model right now. And we're looking at today. And I'm going to go ahead and start playing this. And we will see this low pressure system come flying down here. This is that system. It's just wobbling out here all by itself. And as it starts to get its act together, it actually strengthens. Once it gets down here into Texas, Oklahoma, southwest Kansas, and take a look what happens Sunday night. It actually comes across west central Missouri with, these purples and the dark blues. Those are bands of moderate to heavy snow. So this is, it seems like every model run, it kind of intensifies it just a little bit. But this low pressure system is not the strongest. It's 1,003 millibars, so about an average low pressure system for this time of year. And we have to keep in mind the model data that we're looking at is far enough away, it's 4 days away, that it's taken a lot of information from computers and spitting out models. It's not really sampling real time, real data to make a model. But this kind of gives us an idea of there be some changes, something that we need to look at and follow it closely, because this is suggesting we could get quite a little snow out of this. But and again, we have to keep in mind we're going to be in the 40s. Now, I do have the week-long forecast that I will show you guys here in just a minute, but one thing to keep in mind, we're going to be in the 40s on Sunday, cooler than what we have been. We will have a cold front coming in on Saturday, but we're still going to be in the 40s. And on Monday, I think we're going to be in the mid-40s as well. So we're talking about a 12-hour window there, and that's typically where we see the surprise snowstorms. The little 2-3 inchers that pop out of nowhere, they're gone in a day. But it's definitely something that I'm going to be keeping my eye peeled for Super Bowl Sunday, because there's going to be several of you that are going to be out on the road Sunday night after the Super Bowl, after the Chiefs win, and to celebrate. So I am kind of keeping my eyes peeled on this one for you guys. So let's take a look here real quick. I'm going to jump over to here to a different. Let's jump over here to a different map here real quick. Let's go over here to the. I want to see what the what the Canadian model is showing. Let's go over here. This is what's going to catch your eye. Now remember, guys, do not get modelitis. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Once social media comes into grasp that there are some models like this floating around there, you're probably going to see this picture several times across social media. But let's not jump the gun here. Let's go to this right here. Okay, so the Canadian model is showing just a couple of inches for us here. Well, I tell you what, I can actually kind of narrow this down just a little bit. This is what's nice about this software as well. So the Canadian is showing 1.2 to 2.2, really from 1 to 3 inches here in west central Missouri. Okay, now obviously the ground is going to be warm. This is what can fall from the sky, so we're looking at maybe a dusting to an inch of accumulation that we actually see on the ground. But what is interesting is, let's jump over to the GFS, the American model. Now look at these totals. Now we're looking at 6.9 inches in Henry County, 9.4 in Vernon County, 7.6 in Warsaw, 6.1 in Sedalia, 3.2 in Warrensburg. So, and again, once social media sees a few of these pictures floating around out there, don't be surprised if you see some of this floating around there, but don't give in to the hype. I am showing this to you so that I can explain to you that these models show what could happen, not what will happen. And as warm as we have been, and how warm we're going to be on Sunday and Monday, that 12-hour window is gonna have to come down in buckets for it to have any chance of having accumulation, such as what some of these models are putting out right now. So it is something we're keeping a close eye on. So no PSP, but possibly affect Super Bowl celebrations. I'm going through the chat now. I've been rambling on here. I'm going to get a drink here real quick. Then we'll go into the forecast. So yeah, Alan. No PSP for Sunday. But this is going to be, we're going to have to cool down. We're going to get down to 28 degrees Sunday night. And we'll probably hit the freeze mark probably sometime around the 10 p.m. mark. So, it'll likely be 10 o'clock or after before any threat of snow. If we do get snow, there is right now there's only about a 20% accuracy on these models being this far out. So, if we do get any snow, it will likely be after 10 p.m. on Sunday. So, we don't have to worry about that going to our Super Bowl parties or possibly right after Super Bowl party. But if anybody is traveling and first thing Monday morning, we might have a couple of implications if this becomes it just does become in play. Any Swift wins Sunday. We won't even go there. Lucky, come on now. Wherever she's at, it's always going to be windy wherever she's at. So let's jump in here to the forecast and something else here that I want to go over as well. So in the meantime, and I will be posting this in our room and on social media as well. So tomorrow, guys, one thing we'll have to keep in mind, it's going to be very windy. We're under a wind advisory. We'll have gusts up to 40 miles per hour. So if you have trash cans, it's tomorrow's trash day. If you have any porch furniture, you guys know the drill. You might want to lay them over. It is going to be windy tomorrow, but we could be looking at a possible record high, 71 degrees. And also, I'm kind of throwing this out there on my forecast so you guys kind of plan your mornings. So tomorrow morning, we don't have to worry about any frost on the windshields. So no need to go out 30 minutes ahead of time and have to start your car and get the frost off of there. If you're like me and have to park the car outside the garage. Friday, sunshine, 68 degrees. And also, we're not going to have to worry about any frost on Friday night. Saturday is when we get the cold front move through. So we're only going to be looking at a high of 49 degrees. We're still not going to see any frost Saturday night as you get up Sunday morning for church. So Sunday, we're looking at mostly overcast skies and 41 degrees. And then for Super Bowl evening, we are going to be continuing to watch for the possibility of some measurable snowfall for Sunday night into the overnight hours. So, and take a look at Monday, sunny, 48 degrees. So we're really going to have about a 12-hour window in there where we might see some implications if we were to, in fact, get some snowfall. It might just remain rain, or we might not get any measurable precipitation out of this thing. With the cutoff loads, it's impossible. I'm not going to sit there and make assumptions on something that is just out there blowing in the wind right now. So we will have to kind of take this one day at a time. Unfortunately, it's not tied into any of the major jet streams. So we're just going to kind of have to wait and see where this low pressure decides it wants to blow up at. So looking here at chat, making sure I'm not missing anything. So we still have that Arctic Air Watch February 17th through the first few days of March. It is still in play to see some Arctic air. Now, if you guys remember me talking about the AO, if it dips negative, typically means we have a chance for some Arctic air to move into the Midwest, including West Central Missouri. Well, the current right now, it is way negative. Starting right around the 20th of February. So we're just making sure you guys are fully prepared that we are going to go from possibly record high of 71 degrees tomorrow to getting back down into the single digits again here in just a matter of a couple of weeks. So be prepared in that. Now, I also got some exciting news for those that love thunderstorms, that loves the movie Twister, that during the Super Bowl, the brand new trailer for Twisters will be aired during the Super Bowl. So for those of you that like the first movie, this is not a sequel. This does not pick up where it left off. This is a brand new plot. But with it being, it is, let's see here, they call it, Warner Brothers is publishing it, as well as Diamond Dead. You guys see this right here, Diamond Dead? That is the #1 special effects company, not in the United States, but in the world. So I am very excited to see how this movie plays out. Hopefully the plot has a good plot. It has good effects. And hopefully it's a believable story. So that's what I am hoping for. It's also coming out on IMAX in real 3D. So very exciting. Very exciting. So anybody that wants to catch that trailer, that will be going on. The premiere trailer will be coming on through the Super Bowl. So give you guys something to look forward to. So I will be posting the forecast on our social media platforms. I have not updated our fundraiser raffle yet. We did make some huge strides in the last couple days. We have got, the generosity has just been absolutely outpouring. I think we are up to almost 80 donations so far. And with a couple of very, very generous donations, we are really getting close to our overall goal. And we are close enough where I had sent Gary Lezak and his team an email telling him that Subby's Weather Talk is we're gonna be a corporate sponsor in 2024 of the LRC. So we're really close. I don't have any of the numbers right now, and again, like I said, I've been feeling a little bit under the weather. Hopefully it's just a sinus thing, and hopefully here in the next 24, 48 hours I'll kick it and have a little bit more energy. But thank you guys so much for all the generosity. I have tried to answer everybody that has donated so far. We still have about a week and a half. I don't have a date exactly because I do have a couple people that are going to be donating some prizes that I have not heard from yet. But man, these prizes, you guys are going to be so darn impressed. There are some cool ones this year. Tons of certificates and gifts and swag, and I'm so excited about it. So I'm going to start getting some pictures together and putting them on our Facebook page, let you guys know what's available out there. I'm going to give some shout outs to some of those that have been generous enough to donate some of these prizes. So all that will be coming up here next week, and just want to again thank you guys so much. I am just absolutely overwhelmed and humbled by the generosity this room has given thus far. I had one person come in and they said, they actually asked me, they said, holy cow, you've got 7,000 followers and only at that time like 65 donations, but you know, I would be happy with 10. I mean, this just humbles me to know you guys think enough of the room and what I do to be able to put forth your own hard-earned money to help out the room like you have been doing. So thank you guys so much, and I will get this out on our social media pages. I will be updating every night. My next live stream, I say I will probably be doing this on probably Friday night, and then again Saturday night I will do a live stream, and we'll take a look at the models and see if we make any headway on heads or tails, whether or not we're going to see some Super Bowl snow for the night. I'll take a look here. I'm going to take a look here real quick on chat. I see my eyes keep going over to the swift winds. Lucky posted hot air too. Yeah, we're definitely have that going on. Yeah, IMAX would be awesome, Misty, wouldn't it? I'd hate to go to the movie theater and spoil it and watch it on a regular screen if I know that IMAX is going to is going to have it. But man, it's going to be hard for me not to watch the premiere of that movie. The last day you can donate. Well, about a week and a half, Misty. So you can donate by going to our Facebook page. I have got a featured post. You will see some red stop signs on it, and underneath of it, if you scroll down, you will see all the links to PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and if you don't have any of those methods to be able to utilize, then just shoot me a private message and I'll give you my address if you would like to send a donation. Several of you guys have done it that way, and that is awesome. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm very very excited about the support we've garnered up so far. So very very excited. Actually, in the email today, we also got an update from Gary Lezak on the LRC that I will likely record and shoot out there tomorrow night for you guys to give you guys something to watch tomorrow night. I will put that out for you all tomorrow night, but they said either the end of this month or 100% in March. That is when this new dashboard for the corporate sponsors, where we have the interactive map and all that good stuff, will be unveiled for Weather 2020 and the LRC. So by the time we get wrapped up with our fundraiser, and I've already been able to do a year subscription to my streaming service, to that model. Actually, let me just bring it up here real quick. The Weather Bell, this software right here, I paid, and this is a little bit on the expensive side, but Gary Lezak and the team said that this is by far the #1 site out there for model data. So paid for the entire year on this, and I've also was able to. I haven't paid for the whole year yet of our web hosting. That will be the next chunk, as well as hopefully finishing up our Weather 2020 corporate sponsorship. So totally cool, guys. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take a couple Tylenol, and I'm going to hit the hay tonight. and I will be updating the social media platforms with our forecast here this evening before. Absolutely, Alan. And I'll be, cash. You want to throw out a bunch of big bills out there, I'll come a running. No, yes, absolutely. I don't know if you ever make your way anywhere close to Clinton. If you do any grocery shopping or something in Clinton, all you got to do is I will shoot you a message after we're done here, Alan. I will shoot you a message on Facebook, and I'll give you my cell phone number. So if you find a time when you're coming in for groceries or coming through the town of Clinton, just holler at me. We can meet up somewhere. I'll be more than happy to do that. All right, I'll get feeling better, guys. So thanks a lot for all your support, and I'll be talking to you all very, very soon. Have a good night, everybody.